Salutations and good morrow everyone, welcome back to another Grounded update video where today we're hopping in and we are talking another one of your guys' fantastic questions that have come in from the community, either in the Discord, down in those comments, or on my live streams. And that is, Sim, if you could change a few things in the update, what would they be? Now before we go any further, you guys know that Sim doesn't like doing anything negative, so none of these are like, why did they do this? I don't like this. Nothing like that. No, these are all just things that would be kind of cool quality of life improvements if they were able to actually go through and do them. So if you guys could hit that like button, let's hop in and let's talk a little bit about them, shall we? So let's go over the first one I want to talk about. You guys guessed it, we're going right to armor upgrading here, guys. You guys know that the armor upgrades are expensive, right? And that's fine. Being grindy is okay to an extent, right? And they've already gone through and done a ton of fixing on how grindy some things are and how some game-breaking things are in there, from adjusting the amount of leather that you, or pieces that you get from grubs, to reducing armor repair costs. All sorts of really cool things have already been done, which is why I kind of held off for a while to make this video for you guys, is because of how much is still changing. But what I want to talk to you guys about is actually the perks that you get from armor when you're going down that sleek path, and some of the armor perks that you get from the spider armor to the ladybug armor, and even some of like the koi armor and stuff like that. Some of the bonuses that they give you, I feel like could be amped up just a little bit. You could turn up the strength of those a little bit, and I feel like that would definitely not be a game breaking thing, that it would definitely be helpful to the community. And I think that would be something really cool to get fixed in the game, to make it so those armor perks are just a little bit stronger, making it worth the grind and stuff like that. If they were just to be able to tweak that a little bit, I think that that'd be very powerful, and that a lot of people would be really happy about it. So that's number one. Okay, so number two is my good old friend, the Canteen. All right, this is another one of those that I think needs a slight buff. They changed it up already a little bit. If you guys did not know, they already changed up the canteen upgrade cost or repair cost to only be one charcoal chunk instead of two. But I feel like that they could definitely go through and adjust the durability a little bit, maybe bring the durability up so it can do 25% more. Not a big jump, but 25% more. You definitely don't need 100% more, 200% more, because I understand it's a charcoal filter, it needs to be repaired, and it's also a very powerful piece of kit once you actually have it in your inventory, because you can pretty much get water from anywhere at this point now. But I still think that it would be a beneficial thing if they were just to make it so it lasted maybe 25% longer. I think that would be pretty cool. Now, like I said, that is possible that they're already going to change that within the next update to the public test build, because they already went through and made so many changes so far. They're going through, listening to the community and making these changes, which leads us on to a next one, is to be able to adjust more settings inside of the custom games, and one in particular, and that is being able to change it. So that way we can adjust how many days in between invasions, kind of like 7 Days to Die. If you guys ever played 7 Days to Die, you guys right now know inside of our custom game settings, if you're playing a custom game, you can turn faction reactivity on and off. This is fantastic. I love the availability to be able to do this. It's a cool little thing that you could go through and adjust inside of your custom games, and I'm hoping that they're going to make it so you could turn that on and off within non-custom games as well, because some people just don't really like this system. But because of that feedback, they have gone through and adjusted it so that way the bugs no longer come every 2 to 3 days. They now come to every 6 to 9 days, so it's really a lot longer in between periods. But after seeing that, I kind of got thinking, and this is what gets me onto that 7 Days to Die vibe, and that is, what if I want to make it so I have to defend my base every night? Right? What if I want to make it so we have like a hardcore mode in the game where you literally have to defend every single day? I think that would be really cool if that was something that could get added to the game. So if we can make it so I'm over here having to do base defense, it's going to boost the amount you're going to need to protect. It's going to make people, force them to go in and try out some new defensive techniques, setting up different kinds of trap lanes, doing some different kinds of builds to make it so you have different ways to move around the map because you're being invaded every night. I think that that is a really cool system that could be added to the game and could really add a large amount of awesomeness on top of what we already have inside of Grounded. All right, so this next one This next one actually, I got this one actually from another great YouTuber, Milton, Mediocre Milton. He's another great YouTuber. He went through and made a comment in one of my streams, and I really did agree with what he was saying. And that is, you know, what if we could go through and make it so our mixers, the mix.rs that have been added to the game, what if we could repair those? What if we could do them again? Because I agree with that completely. I think that being able to repair the mixers is a awesome idea. Being able to do them more than once. Maybe if we went through and used some sort of, I don't know, if we use some, what would be a good thing? Maybe some pieces off of the robots that we're killing in the yard. Maybe if we could use some pieces off of like bases that you find, or use raw signs to repair them or whatever, because you can see it as a repair bar here, but it doesn't do anything anymore. You can't actually repair it. You can't actually connect with it. But if we can make it so we can repair these things again and do them again, I think that would be a really, really cool thing, because these are super fun. I really enjoy them so far. So being able to do them again. Now I know we have the what is it called now? The waft something system. They just renamed it. The waft provoker. That's what it's called. We have this system, so we can go through and get it. But these are like custom made ones, right? And you don't really get anything from doing this. So if they made it so we could do it with, like, I don't know, you know, being able to repair these, or having every bug be summoned to these, then that would disappear and we wouldn't need to worry about having that. And that would also go for the having raids every night thing as well. Being able to adjust that, I think, would also be super, super valuable. Okay, so the last one, guys, the last one that I was thinking about, and I put a lot of thought to him, was like, no, this makes a lot of sense, because personally I'm kind of sad, and also I know some other people are kind of bummed out about it as well, and that is our gold cards, guys. You guys know that gold cards you get from going through and peeping an enemy first and then killing them after that, and you have a 1% chance on pickup to get gold cards. Now, I haven't seen this actually get changed in the update notes, so it's possible that it's already been adjusted, but I haven't seen it because I haven't started a new game yet. But my robots that I have here, my Tase T, my Ruz T, my Archer, I don't have gold cards for them. And as far as I'm aware, I've killed all of them inside of the game, and I didn't get gold cards, which means I just can't get them because robots don't respawn. So there's a couple ways that I think that this could get changed. One, if you could make it so the robots respawn, I think that that would be absolutely fantastic. Two, if you can't do that, make it so every time we fight them, that there is a chance, like that when you kill the last one on the map, that you're automatically given the gold card. Because at the end of the day, I feel like that the gold cards are just a piece of bonus to you in the game, right? That would be really, really cool. And another thing that they could add on top of that, that's an even rarer thing to get, that could force you to go even farther beyond fighting all of these things, is if they added platinum cards to the game. If they could add platinum cards to the game, somebody in my comments, I've had like 3 people in my comments mention it. I've had like 18 people inside of my Discord mention it, or on my streams. And I think that platinum cards would be really cool, because platinum cards give you either a bonus to defense, a bonus to damage that you're doing against them. You're able to find like rare parts twice as often or something like that. So that way you have another reason to go hunt all these creatures after you have a complete gold card set, and you can make them even more rare, giving you more of a chance to go out and fight these things. It's just an idea, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And while you guys are down there, go ahead and let me know a couple things that you guys think could be fixed or added to the game, because I think that these things aren't exactly game breaking, and they don't need to be adjusted to make the game playable. But it would just be kind of cool to see these things get made. Now, you guys know I don't like making negative videos, so I hope this was as positive as we could make it. If you guys could, hit that like button for me. Let me know what you guys thought down in the comments, and also please don't forget to subscribe. And as always, I'll see all of you guys in the next one.